State FMBA, he's the president.
Thank you, David. I just want to apologize. I mean to cut the line, but I appreciate the introduction. I want to first wish everybody a Happy New Year. Congratulate those who are in office. It certainly is not a time to be in a leadership role, a very difficult time. And I had an opportunity to listen to your remarks, and I appreciate everything that was said. I know there are some very difficult decisions and difficult times to address these issues. I do hope that you would agree that the number one priority of government is to keep people safe. And that is regardless, and to some of the comments from Mayor and the other committeemen, was that in difficult times is when it separates the men from the boys, so to speak. And that is true, how we act when, anybody can fix the budget when we're flush with money and hire and not lay off and everything goes well. It's when things are difficult, when we have to make the difficult decisions. However, I think we need to keep our priorities in order. You heard Shannon speak. That is a great example of why I'm so proud to represent firefighters and EMS workers. I think she is a tremendous example. And while she said she's not a public speaker, I don't think that I or anybody else who is going to follow her could put it any better in the emotion and the passion. And that passion really deserves and demands the respect of government and the time to communicate back and forth. Mayor, you did mention a number of things critical to the community. You spoke about homelessness, about the downtown, about the diversity of the town. And I think that the common thread there is that the people that I represent and that Shannon represents actually physically touch these homeless people on a daily basis and are in the community and work with a diverse community. It is New Year's Day. And while many of us discussed what we were going to do later on and watch ball games and where we may want to be and not be here speaking to necessarily fight for jobs and do something more pleasant, police officer that is to my right, the EMS workers who work on New Year's Day and on Christmas and during Hanukkah and all of the holidays, during the night, whether it is the hottest day, whether there's a hurricane blowing through, whether it's the coldest day. They are here every single day. I'm pleased that I did get to meet some of you for the very first time. I'm looking forward to talking to Mr. Edwards. And with those things said, we ask for one thing, and that is the respect to communicate. Not only are they good in what they do, as a firefighter, I'm a firefighter in the city of Elizabeth, the police officers in Lakewood, the firefighters in Lakewood, the firefighters and police officers across the state, while we are looked to in emergency situations to help our citizens, the people we look to are our EMS workers. When we get hurt, when we get injured, they are our, as Shannon put, the angels who come and rescue us. That type of commitment, that 30 years of dedicated service to this community demands the respect of communication, to sit down as Mr. Edwards says we're going to do, and to work something, to find a solution that maintains. And the other thing that was mentioned, and I can say this clearly, Lakewood has a lot to be proud of. Its council, its mayor, its police, its fire, and I could tell you that EMS across the state does look to the Township of Lakewood as how to do it. I would tell you, as the number one priority, to keep people safe, to please keep that tradition regardless of the economy. Make sure the people of this community are kept safe, and that those who keep them safe deserve what they have coming, and that is a fair look and to maintain what they do here. Thank you for your time. Happy New Year.
Good afternoon. Robert Rocco, Lakewood EMS. Presently in Bricktown. I have been a resident of the township. I was proudly appointed to the EMS department as a part-time employee 1 month before September 11th happened. That event took a long time to come. And it wasn't that I was the next person on the list. I was asked to come here. Because at that time, there was such a standard, and there still is, to work here. The people that work in Lakewood EMS have more standard, higher ethics than most people do in the non-private sector. Our hearts, our dedication, and our lives are spent protecting you, the residents, and the visitors of this township. I've been an EMT for almost 20 years, and I'll tell you what, when I came here to work, this is where I wanted to be. Nowhere else. Not in Elizabeth, not in Jersey City, not in Atlantic City, not in California. I wanted to be here. Okay? This is where I belong. This is where the people of Lakewood deserve the best, and they have the best. Do not get rid of us. Allow us to keep providing the best care that we can for all the residents. We don't just service the senior citizens on the southwest border. We service all the residents of this township. Comments have been made in public, in print, that they don't affect me because I don't use their service. They do use our service. We have provided service for them in one way or another. The dedication by these people here today to come here today and stand in front of you shows that we deserve to be here. We deserve the right to continue to stay here, providing the best care anywhere in this state of New Jersey, and that's here. Thank you.